Hello, my name is Mark. The Rock finally locked in! Man, this is like huge news, especially if you are The Rock's or Dwayne Johnson fan. As a wrestling fan, I love The Rock. I love The Rock. As a actor, not so much. I think Dwayne has still a lot of roads ahead of him. Just needs to discover. He needs to find a path. But the path he chose was kind of fucking shit. Okay, it was fucking shit. Like the first time he went into this road, there's like optimistic because I felt like he did like a Disney movie type of stuff, and then there's Tooth Fairy, and then there's I forgot the alien stuff with the Disney one. I forgot what the name the movie called. And then he did a lot of different things. And then there is like the movie called Faster or something like that, where he just do something. Forgot what it is. Like people call it his best film. I don't know if that's true or not. I really don't know. And then he found himself in this random predicament where he's not talented enough, but there is like a glimpse of light in his acting career that maybe someday he could do something big. And he did, thanks to Vin Diesel. Vin Diesel and the Fast and Furious crew found him and then bring him to this big project and this franchise that people used to care. Now currently people don't didn't care enough. To me, I love the Fast and Furious franchise. I think it's a dumb fun movie. If you don't like it, it's fine. I understand, especially the film where John Cena, the first time John Cena arrived as Vin Diesel brother. I get it, okay. I find myself enjoy Fast and Furious 10. I kind of like didn't like the Fast and Furious 9, but the 10 one, the part 1, even though I know it's going to be hopefully the final one in franchise. I really enjoyed it. I cannot wait for the part 2, and then that's it, the end. But currently it's just The Rock never been in the category of the greatest uh, wrestler who just love film or just good at film, not at film. He's in film most of the time, but not good at film, especially with his Disney stuff with the star of the A Quiet Place. I forgot her name. I'm sorry. And Black Adam Catastrophe, and then what film he was in? Just not after that, Fast and Furious, and then that's it. That's all I remember. And then if you remember that San Andreas, his movie, a lot of action movie, that Rampage, the movie where he climbed on tall building or stuff in China or whatever it is, and that's it. His film career after that, after Fast and Furious, is just weird. I think he had like decent stuff in HBO series A Baller or something like that. I forgot what it is. Like he had decent series there, but after that it's just ups and down, mostly down. And then there's, I don't know if it's a leak or not about his contract where he was supposed to not losing or any losing fight in the film or something like that. And then again, going back to Black Adam, and then he's trying to change DC, but it didn't happen. He bring Henry Cavill to the film, and it didn't work. And then stuff happened. There are a lot of controversies surrounding The Rock, and now he's one of the worst wrestler in movie because there is Dave Bautista and John Cena who branch out of their comfort zone and just pursue anything, just trying to gain experience or whatever it is. They just went in there and just experiment all things. John Cena did a great job, especially with Pacemaker and stuff, and then Dave Bautista in Marvel, and now doing his own thing right now. There's a lot of different films that he was in, and he's doing amazing job. Same with John, but Dwayne didn't do jack shit. He's doing meh in the mid territory. But now he was in I think a documentary film or something about a UFC fighter. I forgot his name. I'm sorry. and I'm excited to see what he could bring and what he could do in this film. And now, Dwayne Johnson reteaming with A24 on psychological thriller Breakthrough. This by Matt Grober. It's May 21st, 2025. It was kind of like yesterday. Yeah, this is exciting because I think The Rock needs to find himself in a different path because his path in the action movie wasn't doing great. I'm okay with him doing action movie, but at least you have something in the back end where you can experiment in the stuff that maybe you didn't have experience at or just didn't have any knowledge of. And this is good. A thriller, psychological thriller. I think The Rock in his whole career, I remember that he didn't have any horror or thriller in his catalog. I'm sorry if I don't remember. If there is one, I'm sorry. But for his mainstream as he is, I don't think that he had uh, knowledge or any of like experience or any don't ha- don't have anything in especially thriller and psychological. I don't think that he had one. But this one is good. But let's read. Just I gotta read a bit. Exclusive. After working with N24, yeah, the Smashing Machine. That's the name of the film that he was participating. Kind of documentary. The anticipated MMA drama out later this year. Dwayne Johnson is looking to get back in business with the studio. Sources tell Deadline that he's come aboard to co-star in Breakthrough, a psychological thriller penned by newcomer Zach Goodman. Set in turn from Millennium, Southern California, the story follows an alienated young man who comes under the influence of a motivational guru whose intoxicating charm masks his morally questionable methods of manipulation and his own concealed darkness. We're told Johnson will play the supporting role of the guru, with casting was still underway for the lead role and other supporting parts. Yes, I know that he's not the main lead, especially the antagonist of this film, but this is a good step for him to gain experience in this type of movie, and hopefully he could go into that route more. And then after that, maybe a year from now or 2 years from now, we could see this man lead to be in lead horror or thriller type of movie. And I'm really excited and genuinely could be anticipated about The Rock and be excited about The Rock doing something different. And yeah, this is good. Little by little, there's no director on the project yet, but it will produced and financed by A24, Stacy Shear, Shiny Penny Production, produced alongside Johnson and Dennis Garcia, 7 Buck Production. This one kind of like the downfall of his acting career. 7 Bucks Production, that whole cannot lose type of like drama and stuff with Jacob Epstein, the Epstein, and Justin Wolf to exec produce via Lighthouse Management and Media. In recent years, Johnson has been attaching himself to projects that show a different side of his capabilities as a performer, and Breakthrough is no different in that respect. Earlier this year, he set up Rip, an adaptation of the short story by Joe Ballarini at 20th Century Studios, with an eye produced via 7 Bucks and potentially a star. This isn't the only high-profile projects he has there at the moment. He also starred opposite Leonardo DiCaprio and Emily Blunt. Yeah, the A Quiet Place girl. I forgot. 28th Untitled Hawaiian Crime Pick to be directed by Martis. Oh shit, that would be cool to see him now. An action movie with Martin Scorsese. That's cinema. I think he should do it. And I think he already set to start. So yeah, gain more experience. Next up, Johnson will be seen playing MMA fighter Mark Kerr in the Smashing Machine, possible awards contender from director Benny Safdie, that's slated for release October 3rd. Goodman is a multi-hyphenate writer, director, and actor who started his career as a star of Amazon's I Know What You Did Last Summer reboot and their series reboot Cruel Intentions. Both he and Johnson are wrapped by WME. Johnson is also represented by Gang, Tyree or Tyre, Rammer and Goodman by Lighthouse Management and Media and Goodman, Janot and Shankman. Yeah, this is excited. I'm happy for this man, even though I'm kind of like still hate him for what happened at WrestleMania. But as in a movie, hopefully he could do something different away from action stuff. I think he's going to do action stuff down the line, especially with Martin Scorsese, which is really really exciting to see. What can he bring to the table, especially with a star like Leonardo, who probably still one of the best actor in current era or current decade. Even the last decade is still like amazing. Maybe that man need to go to a place where he can date a woman above 25 years old. That's the only thing that he needs to do. Stay away from the uh, below a woman below 25. Nope, that's wrong. I don't know. But shout out to Leonardo DiCaprio about going back to this man, The Rock. Cannot wait to see him to do something different. Yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe. The Rock finally doing something different. Now he's locked in. He locked in with a different type of movie. Goodbye.